right, hey everybody, it is Tony, and I am back. I am back from the long holiday, and in that holiday time, I received 6 TTMs and some great mail day from others, but I'll get to that tomorrow. First, let's hit the TTMs. The first one comes from the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. This gentleman is 89 years old, played for a plethora of teams over 14 years, 2,100 career hits, 39 home runs, 707 RBI. Most of his career was with the Pittsburgh Pirates. He later became the Pitt Panthers radio analyst for the basketball team, where I didn't meet him one time several years ago. He signed this card on 1966 Topps when he played for the Cardinals. Played 3 seasons with the Cardinals, and here he is. Returning 101 in Black Sharpie, Mr. Dick Groat. Got this back in about a week or so. Just filled out all the information on the TTM website. The next gentleman, pull him up. Sorry about that. All right, this gentleman played for 11 years, several teams. He had 912 career hits, 147 of those were doubles, 163 home runs, career batting average is .265, played 5 years with the Dodgers, 3 years with Philadelphia, 3 years with Detroit, two years with Boston, and a year with Cleveland. And he did answer one of my questions, which was, what was your favorite memory of playing in Detroit? And he said, playing with Al Kaline. And here he is, outfielder Don Demeter, signed in a black ballpoint pen, which was unfortunate, but such is life. The 1966 Topps that I got was in pretty rough shape, but still cool nonetheless. And I'm glad that he signed it. And he answered one of my questions, which was even cooler. I like when they do that. It always adds a little bit extra to the TTM. Oops. All right. Next one comes from definitely not beautiful St. Louis, Missouri. This gentleman, again, played with a lot of teams over 8 years. 4 years with the Angels, 2 years with the Red Sox, 2 years with the Chicago Cubs, a year with the Braves, a year with the Yankees. Well, not even a year with the Yankees. Played all the 2 games with the Yankees. 1 season with the Astros. He also answered one of my questions. And I asked him, what was your favorite thing about playing with the Cubs? Played 2 years with the Cubs, and he said playing with Ron Santo, Billy Williams, and Ernie Banks. I don't know if he was flattering me because, that's a pretty obvious choice. But this gentleman, over his 8-year Major League Baseball career, 106 home runs, 428 RBI, 847 career hits, signing this 1966 Topps in red ballpoint pen, Mr. Lee Thomas. All right, halfway through the TTM returns. All right, this next one comes from Cleveland, Ohio. And played primarily just 3 seasons. His other 5 seasons in the majors were kind of just cup of coffee. He had 1 at-bat in 64, had no at-bats in 66, had 6 at-bats in 69. 11 at-bats in 69 with 2 teams, and then had only 1 at-bat in 1970. Finished with 132 hits and only 3 home runs and 10 doubles in 1966. He signed a 1966 Topps for me, and he also answered one of my questions. A couple questions, actually. I asked him who was his first career home run off of, and he said Hank Aguirre. And his favorite Major League ballpark to play in was Municipal Stadium in Kansas City. And here he is, Joe Nossek. Or Nossek. But still cool. Glad he answered my question. Always good. All these guys are definitely up there in age. And 2 TTM returns left. Next one did not answer any of my questions, which was fine. This guy played 18 years in majors. 138 career home runs, 775 career runs batted in. And he finished with 1,900 career hits, just a smidge over 1,900 career hits. Was Michelle Obama's favorite baseball player? Jose Cardenal, returning 101 on the 1975 Topps. Took a while for him to return it, but glad he did. All right, last TTM. When this gentleman was done playing, this is a football return, by the way. When this gentleman was done playing, he was Notre Dame's all-time leading rusher. He was later surpassed just by a year later or so. Now he's 8th or 9th all-time in career rushing at Notre Dame. He finished his college career with 2,600 yards rushing, 15 touchdowns on the ground. He caught 37 balls for 332 yards. Won a national championship in 1977. Took a while for him to return this, but he personalized it. Really cool. Here he is, Mr. Jerome Havens. I don't mind when these guys personalize it. It doesn't bother me at all. Jerome Havens, Indy #1. God bless you, Tony, or bless you, Tony. And then RMA. I'm not 100% sure what that stands for, but Jerome Havens returns 101. One of the all-time greats at Notre Dame. Sad news came down late last night as I was reading right before I went to bed. One of the all-time great TTMers passed away on New Year's Day. Mr. Don Larsen. You could always count on him for a quick return. For $5, you could have got a card signed, and I'm glad I got his autograph. Probably November of last year, 2019, obviously is what I mean. But Mr. Don Larsen passed away after a battle with esophageal cancer. Great TTMer, and the only guy to ever throw a perfect game in the World Series. So, all right, sad news from the TTM world and baseball world. Mr. Don Larsen passed away.